Hello everybody, it is me, and welcome back to the video. Now, I know you might be wondering, why the heck am I already doing Slivyce again? Well, there was a funny little thing that happened today in regards to Slivyce specifically, and that is to its two abilities, Puncture and Toxic Sack. So if you don't know what they do, you should, but what Puncture did before is biting moves would just ignore the melee defense increases of, like, Loomians, right? It really wasn't a super great ability, so it was considered pretty mid. Toxic Sack was also considered super mid because it was only a 10% chance to poison on any of your moves. So it left people kind of like, what's the point of using Slivyce when there's other greater and, honestly, let's just say, more fun options? With that, Slivyce got a buff already in both of its abilities. The new Puncture, which I'm not showcasing this time, your chomping moves ignore, apparently it says it ignores stat increases, but it's only the melee defense increases, so, and it also now ignores these abilities as follows: Trash Armor, Hard Candy, Slick Shell, Tank, Safety Pot, and these items: Heavy Armor, Heavy Shield, Drop of Youth, and Pearls. So essentially, whenever you're going for a Mega Chomp on Illuminami, for example, their Shade Pearl is not going to activate. Same thing with an Icicle Fangs onto a Lashent. Their potential Frost Pearl will not activate. So, very solid buff to Puncture itself. And then the other ability, Toxic Sack, which is a secret ability, got a buff. All of your moves have a chance to poison. Before it was 10%, and now it is 30%. Every move you click has a 30% chance to poison the opponent, which is literally insane. So we're taking a look at Slivyce today. So, with this, I got a brawny, very clumsy, and nimble Slivyce. I think this is a totally fine way to use it. It allows us to get a little bit of damage and a lot of speed, which is really solid. Then we have our item, Clutch Plushie, which allows us to survive any one hit. Now, I feel like this item is honestly pretty useful on Slivyce, as it doesn't really hit that hard, and honestly, it really lacks coverage to be super useful. And lacks damage in general, but basically, I think it's better to use it as something that can spread statuses and be utility-based, which is why we're running Toxic Sack with Preemptive Strike. Now, this was one of the sets I showcased in my, like, I don't know, like, it was 4 different Slivyce sets, and I'm taking a different approach on it this time. Our ability Toxic Sack makes it so all of his moves have a 30% chance to poison, which is insane, so we could flinch them and poison them at the same time, becoming very irritating. And then the immunized Loomians, such as, like, Gobademic, Diborg, and, Gargolem? You can beat one of them. Only one of those, which is the Gargolem, which is probably the most common of the immunized users. But yeah, you might notice I'm not using Mega Chomp. I'm doing Venom Chomp. I just want to experiment with Venom Chomp, honestly, because it allows you to hit Brawlers, and plant types without having to risk any other, like, fire types switching against Icicle Fangs, so I think it's fine. And then, of course, we have Icicle Fangs just to hit really hard as a main stab. Then we have Spike Rush to have priority and potentially get a clutch poison. And then we have the TPs here. The TPs are 200 health, which makes us as bulky as physically possible. 12 energy is just leftovers that I threw in there just to follow a little rule. It gets you to 241 energy. Or actually, wait, I think I did math wrong. This is right. Never mind. I put 16 on the calc. Oops. And then 104 main attack is just leftovers after you put it in the energy to get to an even amount, because since all our moves cost 5 or 0, we want to get to an even number, or like 5 or 0. And then 184 speed allows you to get to 149 speed at level 50, which allows you to outspeed the Titans, such as Behemoth and Morphezu. And because you threaten those both, you want to outspeed them. But yeah, honestly, I'm excited to see how this buff is going to perform for Slivyce, because it just came out. So let's see if this buff really is going to help it. And yeah, I don't have melee defense. I don't want to hear it. I'm out of shards. I'm freaking broke. But yeah, hopefully everyone is excited. And how about you? Are you excited? And I'm schizophrenic. Dang it. Anyway, let's get into it. So, I Eat Your Face was here, but turns out, as I guess I was doing the intro, he had to explode. So instead, we are on this all alone. So this is gonna be great. What do we got? I'm gonna bring Terrafly because, God, I've been having a lot of fun on this like freaking bug. It's so fun. Because after a Drudge, we kill literally everything besides Obsidragon and Harv, and probably Mutagon, but we have to be a little bit careful when setting up if we want that, Boonery to get chipped first. So I think actually going for Gondorvale for Hazard's lead is honestly solid. I decided I wanted to fully try out the triple hazards without Dream Team, so we're also going to be bringing our Slivyce, seeing as we can threaten the Harvesect that's going to want to come in against the Preemptive Strike potentially. This is really good into the Metronet, seeing as we can stop its setup potential with our Provoke, also paralyze it with Charged Arc or Power Surge, and then get a free pivot out if needed. And then I feel like our Protogon is also really solid, seeing as their metal switch-in is Boonery, and then even if they go Boonery and then they get a range attack, or even if they go into Boonery and it's flying, so we just go Plasma off to beat it, right? The only problem with this team specifically is the looming threat of Harv being very difficult to switch into. So it's going to be a thing of us having to kill the Harv early with like Protogon or something, because I can't switch in against it, right? It's not happening. I can't switch in. So it's going to be us having to kill it early, as they actually go Boonery lead. Okay. My thing here is, I think if I slap down, I don't know. I mean, it depends what he wants to do, right? I mean, I think I Poison Barb, honestly. Because I can get rid of the Poison Barbs later with my Terrafly, right? So I'm never worried about this. If he wants to get his double hazard layer up here, he can. I don't want to slap down just yet. I think I'm going to Barb. Oh, it's not Boots. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to slap here, honestly. He gets all the hazards up. I'm not too worried about it. He's no item. Boonery. Okay. Well, I did a lot more damage to him than he did to me. I get my Icicle Traps up. And he seems to not have a lot of energy. I'm gonna be honest. You just spamming the hazards. I mean, is it just gonna be a super duper hazard heavy game? I think that's what this is coming down to, right? Is hazards. Yeah, holy. Hazards are up, and they are going to be staying this game. Holy. Oh god, there is a lot going on right now. Okay. He can't gust them away either. He can't provoke, because I don't have provoke. I'm just having fun with triple hazards. I'm gonna slap him now, see if I can kill him. If not, that's fine. I don't think I do, but... Oh, he doesn't know how that works. Okay, he could Poison Barb himself, but... Dude. Oh my god. He's gonna... This is insanity. What is happening? What a crazy first game where it's literally every form of hazard is up besides Banana Split, right? Alright, we slapped and killed a Boonery. He can no longer copy my Terrafly, which could potentially Drudge later, seeing as the only chip I could take is from the hazards. And they play Cephalops. I mean, they know I can't hit this, right? They know that. They can't get rid of the hazards, though. So... just gonna get rid of your item. Then I could actually play Slivyce, right? I could actually play the Slivyce. Shade Shell. What's he gonna go for here? He actually does play the Soul Drain off rip. Okay. I can play Slivyce, which tanks the hits super well. The only problem is I don't get rid of these hazards. Do I play Terrafly into Parasitize? I probably can do that as well, right? Because I'm gonna kill the Cephalops, and I get rid of the poison, so my Slivyce can come in later. But ow, I'm taking literally half health from switching in. Oh god, Parasitize. Okay, I kill Cephalops. Oh my god, this is terrifying, dude. I heal. Yes. Okay. Oh god, what is happening? This is a crazy, crazy first battle. what if I drudged? I mean, you could really just splitting headache here if he has it, right? But I'm gonna low-key drudge. I'm not living now. I don't think I ever was. But it's okay. I still have Protagon in the back, which is gonna be my late game cleaner. I could honestly probably play it on the Metronet. And this Metro's not gonna take any damage. That's kind of the sad part. Yeah. It's kind of the sad part. What's it gonna do? Goes for hypnotize. Right? Drake, I feel like I can just. Is he gonna peace of mind? I mean, he can very easily peace of mind, right? What if I just click to drudge again? Okay. I mean, this all makes sense, right? I can still just play Protagon because you don't have enough range defense to survive dart bursts. You have specialty goggles, so I guess he's gonna get demanding boosts. So, oh, if I wake up, he's dead. I'm very confused. Why did he click Peace of Mind again? Oh, I guess he thought that I would have another guaranteed turn of sleep. No. If you go first and then hypnotize, they're gonna they'll basically only gonna have one turn of guaranteed sleep. If you underspeed then hypnotize, it's 2 turns of guaranteed sleep. So I can see why that went a little wrong for them. Oh god, well this is gonna take half health. Yeah, that's half. Alright. I mean, I can Baneful. Parasitize is a bit stronger, but I mean, might as well Parasitize. Let's just see what happens. So, funny things are happening right now. Is it Volcaloa? Is it Volcaloa? I have a feeling it's Volcaloa. Send in the Volcaloa, buddy. Send it in. So we can win the game at any time, right? I don't know why he didn't play this, like, immediately, right? There was no reason not to play this not instantly. Okay, that's his last one, right? Yeah, so let's go into Plasmoth and try to get some use out of the Slivyce. Even though it's not really... There's no point to me doing this, I may as well try to see if the Slivyce could be funny with Preemptive. Because there's not really anything else it's gonna do, right? That did literally 0 damage. I'm leaving. I mean, I'm gone, right? Bye. Interesting first battle. Primal Slash. I mean, we're gonna get fire moved when we go into Slivyce, but we can actually preemptive and stall the poison a bit longer. I'm very aware I can go Protagon, but hey, I need to figure out a way to include this because this is really funny. I don't know why all these showcases are suddenly turning into videos on freaking... I don't know why they're all turning into videos on Terrafly. Alright, I might as well Spike Rush. Not any reason not to, because it's not going to I'm not going to kill Volcaloa with anything that I have. It also outspeeds me. So I Spike Rush, and then they die to poison. They Fire Slam, I am gone. Oh, I survived that. I was not expecting that. Okay, Terrafly. I really like Joltooth here because I get to really freely Earthquake on Dokomori as it comes in. Earthquake is really powerful here. Switching into Windtrix isn't going to be happening, so if I can Barb, that'd be nice. Slapdown is solid. They're going to lead with Doku. Do I go with this? Preemptive? It would immediately reveal if it's toxic, but then at that point I get to Icicle Fang on their Icicle Trap. My hazard removal isn't here. I need this for Gwendolyn. Actually, if they get Icicle Trap up, that's bad. Do I go Protagon immediately? Protagon immediately equals, like, if it ends up being Doku. Let's just do this. It'll be cool. I can't actually chomp the darn Cleone either because it's gonna have Repugnant, so I can't Venom Chomp it. He knows I want to lead with Gondorvale, and he knows I run Provoke. So what if I don't provoke the Doku? Or if I go Protagon, do I just Dart Burst? The problem is then switching in against the Seer Knight. I don't know how to do that here. I'm scared. I feel like Protagon is such a good move. I'm gonna actually lead Slivyce low-key. I don't need hazards this game. They're useless anyway. I don't think he's Dazzling Barraging, right? Because he knows I have Lashen. I feel like Fadeaway's coming out. Something tells me Fadeaway's coming out. I low-key want to Spike Rush, see if I could get some early damage on the Wendelin. He's not Dazzling Barraging. He knows I have Lashen, so... Ooh. Oh! First try. Yeah, I knew he was clicking Fadeaway. He is not. He ain't gonna risk anything about me going Lashen. Now he's probably gonna play Seer Knight here, which begs the problem of how do I switch into it? This was unexpected, but not disappointing. I'm gonna just play the tree, honestly. I need my Terrafly. I need to play my Terrafly as if I'd play it as ambush, right? Poison Barbs. This is completely fine because I have my Terrafly. My Sap Plant's free. I don't think he would ever want to stay in to stop this, to have me not use Sap Plant. Oh, he's provokes. That's fair. I guess then I can Fade Away if he wants to do this. I might as well. I don't. Would he Briar Block? He Slap Downs. That's fair. All right, we can swap and we can go into our funny bug. Yeah, we can play our bug. Do I Drudge? I think I do, honestly. Because if he plays Seer Knight, I honestly think I just Rough Up. Honestly. I think I just Rough Up. He's gonna play Seer Knight right here, right? I mean, like, obviously Seer Knight's coming in. So... he has shown Wendelin, Seer Knight, and Grimuline. I want to Rough Up, honestly. Like, I really do, but I know it's not going to do anything. So it's like, who's switching in against Raging Flame? Alvin is the best bet. Then they go Doku. I switch into Doku is pretty bad. Or do I kind of just, like... I kind of just want to stay until I die. I kind of just want to stay until I die. Is he not Raging Flame? Is he not Raging Flame? Because I'm staying in till I die, honestly. I have +1 speed. I have no reason to not do this. This gets rid of something that Slivyce is annoyed at. Is he Raging Flame? He's not Raging Flame. Could I get to +1 here? I actually could. It might kill if I do this. I could Drudge. Or I could not care and just click Rough Up again. Because, like, I'm again, I just want to kill the Seer Knight. I could have just gone to +1. I should have gone to +1 so I outspeed Wendelin. I could have Baneful Bash, actually, because Wendelin comes in here. Called him out on that. Okay. Protagon can come in and Energy Surge. I don't see why not. I mean, I don't see why this doesn't work. Because I'm going to get a range attack increase. I Energy Surge. They can Briar Block, scout what I do. I'm curious in what they're going to do here, right? Dark Burst also works, but I think Energy Surge is honestly fine because it covers for Doku, and I don't remember if they had an immunity to this. I don't believe that they did. Yeah, this makes sense. They just want to get rid of this now. This does put my Joltooth in a great spot, though. I just need to chip the Grimuline a bit more. Problem is, I'm not bulk up on my Joltooth, so I need to play this right. Cleone could come in, though. Cleone means Dissipate, right? I mean, this is just gonna fade away, right? I could play Slivyce, then preemptive something. Oh, but then if I preemptive, they go Gremmuline, I Venom Trap, I don't kill, I go for Tree. They're gonna... No, I stat plan because they're not gonna provoke. I actually don't have any reason not to provoke. What if I just stayed in? But I might want to live at least one hit late for later, potentially. I might just play the tree. I mean, I'm fine. I feel fine in this position. He's always gonna click fade away though because he's terrified of any chip he could take. Terrified. He actually goes for Mega. Interesting. He's trying to get chip on the tree. Respectable. I'm just gonna sap plant though. If Gremmuline comes in, he low-key loses to this now. And then I just slap down, right? Joltooth is a bad move because you should not have played this early. This should not have been played this early in the game. I know it's kind of mid-game right now, but this should not have been played. Purely because, yes, you can bulk up. Yes, you can most likely break down my tree. I mean, he's obviously going to get to +3 before he attacks me, right? I mean, I'm seeing another bulk up come out here. Yeah, I think he's just going to get to +3. Because I don't die to a Primal Slash right now. I'm going to slap one more time, I think. Actually, low-key, do I just wait? I'm just going to wait. He does go for the damage this time. What is he gonna click, though, that I should be so worried about? Fulgur Fangs is actually an insane move to click here. Fulgur Fangs is so strong because he knows he can live, right? I don't know. I feel like Fulgur Fangs is really good here. Yeah, that makes total sense why he did that. Like, this just makes complete sense. He's gonna Primal Slash now. So it's a question of, do I let the tree go? If I let the tree go, I need Alvin to live hits from Wendelin, so Alvin can't be played until Wendelin comes in. The tree doesn't actually die here, so low-key fading away is fine. Unless he crits with Primal, but I never get crit, so... Yeah. We leave, and then we get Protogon on the field, or do we go Joltooth? I don't know which one I want to play. Slivyce works because they get my health back. Oh, wait. What if I got my health back on my clutch plushie? I don't think that's going to happen. But he's never going to want to play Wendelin into Slivyce knowing I have Spike Rush, right? And if he low rolls on Dazzling, he doesn't even kill me. I could preemptive hope for a poison then Venom. I'm gonna do that. I don't know if Slivyce dying is the win here. I think I need chip on this though. Actually, no, I just sack the tree and go into Protogon. Into Energy Surge. Unless, if he reveals Cleone, I have to play Slivyce, right? I just play Protogon right now. Do I Zip Zap? Dokomori is what I'm worried about, right? That's what I'm worried about is Dokomori. But if it's Dokomori, do I not just play Joltooth to sack it? Because Joltooth won't do anything in this endgame against Gremmuline, right? I almost went Slivyce. Oops. I almost went Slivyce because I wasn't thinking. I'm trying to think in my head how I can get the Slivyce to win. I mean, I'm in a great spot right now. He has no way to switch in on this unless he has Cleone. And if it's Cleone, I play Slivyce, right? Wendelin dies, so I can take any needed chip on Protogon if needed. Alvin is in a great spot to just win. What is he, though? What is his last? Oh, I can Thunderstrike. Big, 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 big. This is dead, because this doesn't have a range defense stat. Because it's definitely Goggles win tricks, right? I 100% Goggles win tricks. Like 1000%. Oh, it's Pong. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna preemptive. This breaks a potential clutch plushie. No poison, though. I'm gonna Icicle Fangs because I don't see him going for an attack yet. Oh, he gusts. Ooh, he's going for the sweep. He can't kill Protagon, though. He needs another boost. Yeah, I knew it. He needed another boost. He can't kill Protagon without +2. Now he just dies, I'm pretty sure, to Spike Rush. Crit doesn't matter, I have Spike Rush. I get to say get beaten by no Dark Stab Slivyce. Oh, look at the chat. The no Dark Stab Slivyce wins. Let's go. Hold on. Slivyce is kind of peak. Slivyce getting those toxic sacks? Hold on. Like, GG. Good games. Well, hopefully that you all enjoyed. Honestly, Slivyce isn't too bad now after the Toxic Sack buff. You can flinch and poison in the same turn. You can priority and poison things. You have a really high poison chance with Venom Chomp. Though I didn't click Venom Chomp as much as I thought, I still think that it was actually really useful in ending that battle sooner against the Grimmy line. So I think that makes a lot of sense. Icicle Fangs is just always good on Slivyce no matter what happens. You could go this if you wanted to. Then you're walled by Spirits if you really care about that. So I still think that Icicle Fangs is going to be the better one to always use. And not see anything. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone later. Bye!